Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick kind of summary of like my music. I did the customers always right. Just bear with me. I did the customers always right. When I first did music, it was more like just focusing on what my mom and dad think and a friend think, and I'm like, well, this is not going to work. So in 2018, I decided to do a master plan of just putting out the customers always right. So if you go on my YouTube channel where they show the discs and stuff like that, I want to just break it down. And I know a lot of people have talked about this to a lot of people. You're making this stuff for a stranger, not even for the market. Doesn't it make you kind of angry? You don't have to get angry. Doesn't it make you kind of angry that that's the only way that you're going to be able to present yourself to a stranger to where you can ask them for money? That's the only way. I should leave it like that. I don't want to confuse you, but like just the honesty and like, I'm just trying to give you something in hopes that it's worth your time. So production-wise, I could talk about that forever, but in terms of making those discs, I protected everyone in affirmation. Affirmation means like it's like you'll eventually see you should take her to the hotel, you should be in a hotel, or like going to Florida, wear on your, like, not even like the commercialness of it, the salesman product, but the reason why I went into music was to have a purpose of giving something of value. But ringtones, it's like I'm giving someone, I'm trying to give them a ringtone. Then it goes to experience later on, but like just truthfully breaking it down to purpose. So you can clearly see, like I said, like, you know, you should be focused on your music, you should focus on the girl, the first one, like the lightning in the bottle, then like, you should, take a shower, you know what I mean? Or, be with, this is like a movie, whatever it is. Then, you go to the next one. You just go off that list on there and you can see like, whoa, you know what I mean? But isn't that kind of like, does it make you angry? And you'd be like, he's not really like truthfully like selling like massive records like some of these like massive labels are selling, but isn't it like, doesn't that like, that's, you'd be like, I thought it would be like some like 808 track, and it's not. And that's why I presented the capsule idea. The capsule, which is a 3. Actually, they have a 2 capsule, but 3. It's using mathematics. Made money in all of it. But doesn't it make, like if I said like, it comes in. It's every time. Like if you present that to every time, like they're going to download it. I don't want to be cocky, but when you you don't want to like waste the sale. So I think Mike said start doing what I'm doing. When you show that to them, it looks clean. So boom, you got their money. And if you put it next to something else, this is something that I'm gonna teach in a master class. Mike Stud, if he did this, it would have changed the direction of his career. Put the album cover next to his album cover. If it looks cleaner than his, you got his sale before him. This is gonna like, what do you mean? If the presentation of your album cover, like almost like just compare it, like you don't have to do this. You could say I'm wrong, you want to do it, but I'm saying like that's the reassurance to some people like that you can keep spreading. But yeah, I mean every time, bro, like most likely it's to save a download, like giving you a chance. Oh, he gave me something. Oh, I'll tune into it, right? If it's okay, it's clean. Okay, I'll check it out. Other than that, like the production and stuff like that, off of that, this isn't off the New Vibes playlist or any of the new organized playlists. It's off of like the originality. Like you actually sat there and did it. You're looking at like my because I produced like You and I and everything, and Yesco Part 2 and the Juliet story, and Volume 69, all the Pandora and all that stuff, like, but it was because I used real instruments. Like I really paid attention to like when you're being presented to a stranger, what are they going to like? And I paid attention to like how things sounded. So it wasn't just about the instruments you're using, it was how things sound when you're hearing it. And so like, even like a crescendo, it's a dynamic. So even when you listen to the it's like all caps abreast, it hits your ears a certain way, and the instrumentation isn't hard. It is naturally, like I want it to be like, it sounds like something real is going on in the track. So not that it's a symphony, but it's almost like you're creating a scene. So you can say I'm a program artist. This is the cool part about this. When they sit here and they try to like figure people out, this was not like a freestyle. I know Benji Yang, this was like not even like sampling. Now I've done samples, right? Like I've done samples. This was like me literally sitting down. Like I know when I was conveying it the first time on like down and breast or whatever it is, I individually, and even next year, I individually crafted that sound. Individually, like all the violins and everything. Like I told myself, like, you want real instrumentation. So it's like technique. So I was kind of, like I said, I'm a program type of artist where I'm trying to like look at something and I'm trying to make it come to life. So I created that. This was technique. Like in breast, that feel, that vibe, the coming together, even like Injustice, like creating that feel to it. Simplicity of it, even breaking down like Isaiah. Look at all the things that these producers are pushing out. Like look at how big this is. And watch, it'll be like just listen to something with a big 808, but listen, now this is different. Because Isaiah was trying to achieve something different. So you have Justice, it's like it's simple. So you have the idea of making something like crazy, right? Or something that's simple. It's not as simple as better. Right? But you can really see that like this is Isaiah trying to like give you something. This is him trying to, you know, speak in a language of music. It's almost like I was trying to be like really smart in my music with technique and all this stuff, but you see it. Peace out. In Fifth Avenue as well, like you feel it. Like I really like wanted to create something and, you know, you can see it like all the way through. Like, you know, he's trying to, originally called that vibe like a Hollywood like lights vibe. Like you kind of like you're going down like red carpet and all this stuff like towards the end and stuff. That whole vibe, like that was something I wanted to captivate. Like that was in my head. Peace out.